All right, guys, welcome back to another video of Shaman J. Time to talk about the Pixel 9a. I've been using this every day now since launching. It's actually a really good phone. So I wanted to compare the hardware. I was one of those people who spoke down on it. I spoke bad about it when I first saw it. But after I got it in hand, and now I've been using it, it's always like this. You don't know until you. It's why you have to limit yourself on speaking down on something and talking bad about something before you actually get a chance to use it for an extended period of time. So this phone's hardware is what I want to focus on this video. Now I've compared it next to the Pixel 8a and some other phones, the 16e from Apple. But this is about Google and their direction to switch their A line from this type of design to this new design. Yeah. So this is the Pixel 8a, and it's a little bit smaller in stature, just a little bit. It's more rounded on the corners. It actually looks really good. But this new variant right here, virtually no camera bump. I think that's pretty impressive that they was able to do that. And then also still get you a camera, ultra wide camera in there, and get you what you need to get work done in a sense. So the fact that they have this more sleek design, I frowned on it. I did. I'm not gonna lie. I frowned on it. I was like, this is gonna work. But in reality, it does work, man. It's actually pretty nice. It's pretty nice, and it just takes time, you know what I'm saying, to get used to things. So you can see on the top here, just real quick rundown. They have the two antenna bars on top, but still have the microphones just moved over. But this side right here, you see they took away an antenna line on each side. They had antenna lines around the camera bar, and now they don't. They just have one antenna line. And then also the SIM tray is moved to the bottom. Yeah. So this, those little subtle things, obviously the display or whatever, but this is a cool design, man. This is a cool design. You're gonna have to pay a premium price though for this 256 gig. It's $599. And I say a premium price because a lot of people, when you're buying into what you consider like the more affordable range, you don't really want to pay $100 more just to get double the storage. If this was $549 for the 256 gig, it'd definitely be really appealing to more people, I think, because I think a lot of people want the 256 gig. Also, I found that a lot of us wanted the porcelain and 256 gig. So that's just the thing. They only offer it in a 128 though. But nonetheless, this hardware it's grown on me. I think it's been almost 3 weeks with this phone so far, and it's definitely grown on me. I really like what they're doing with this. So looking at that previous gen right there, here is the current lineup. This is the 9 Pro. Now I was one of the people that said, hey, they should have kept this design, but again, I know why they didn't. They can't do this design on this phone because then they'd have to charge more money, which is essentially the Pixel 9. I get it. But ultimately, this hardware, it is nice, man. And if Google were to move, it's going to sound crazy. Just imagine this same setup flush with the device. I'm pausing for dramatic effect. Yes, I am. This same design right here, flush into the device like this. I think it will be a move in the right direction. You have to see it. Like, keep this same camera bar, spread it out, add that third camera, just put all of this, for the 10. That would be kind of fire. You get a flush design, because when you look at this is a big camera bump when you think about it. It almost doubles the side of that part of the phone right there for the hardware. But we're just used to it. And I keep a case on it sometimes just to kind of keep it flushed out and keep some protection on it or whatever. But in the end, this design is growing on me. Now we look back, here's the 8 Pro right here. Same thing, the 8 Pro deviated, the 9 Pro, 9 Pro XL, it switched to this new format. And the crazy part is, I really love this format right here. But now that I have this flush design right here, I'm kind of feeling it, man. in your pocket, it's just less. Yeah. This porcelain is beautiful, ain't it? But yeah, man, I think Google is actually on to something. And that's a huge switch for me because I sure enough wasn't planning on making a video telling you that I like this hardware. Yeah, I mean, you think about what they did from the 8 Pro to the 9 Pro XL, since it's the same size or whatever. You look at the switch they made. This was a drastic change right here, bumping off this and just making a whole new bar. And this bar is better to me, but it just slopes in. And they're about the same size, like the bars. When you look at it from the top, you can see they're clearly the same. They're the same. It's just built a little different, which I like this design. And then you go to what they consider the A line. Just imagine that once again. Put your thinking cap on. Imagine the 10 series with no camera bump with the same design right here. Flush like this phone. I like it. I like it. I think that's fire. So with this new design from the A lineup, the hardware is actually pretty good. More so not just about the camera bump or whatever, but just the phone itself. The battery is phenomenal. It's really good battery. Hardware is pretty decent too, man. I like the hardware. No need to wear a case if you don't want to. You got a flush design. This color is called Iris. It's pretty much a lavender color. It's a beautiful setup, man. So what do you think about Google deviating over the years? Because you remember the previous design of what these phones look like. It had the little square. It was all right. But, you know, this new design right here, I'm not mad at it. If you want this wonderful microfiber rag, it's always in the description of every video. Check it out. 3-pack for $10. Use it on anything. But man, I'm excited about this new look. I really like this color too. This color is banging, man. So just on the hardware alone, man, I think Google, they did all right with the A lineup. The A lineup looks premium when you compare it to some of the phones that would be considered A series phones or mid-tier phones. Some phones look really cheap and stuff like that. This one actually doesn't, man. It looks pretty good. There's a lot that goes into this. You have that quick facial recognition. You got the in-screen fingerprint reader. It's a lot. Since I say quick, it trolls me a little bit. But yeah, man, I like it, man. I really like this design. We're about 3 weeks in, and I'm finally now settling in. Like, I think I like this, man. Yeah, because I use this right here as well. This is my Pixel 9 Pro, and I use this. I use this phone. This is one of my lines. And, you know, I could just build the perfect Pixel, man. It definitely wouldn't have these polished rails. If you think about the Pro Series, just holler at me for a second. Check this out. Pro Series, this design language. Obviously, you're going to have the bigger screen, smaller bezels or whatever. This camera bump all the way across flush like it is now. Had all the same stuff in there. Ultra wide, telephoto. Get it flush. Just think about it. Just think about it. The perfect Pixel to me. Flat design. This same type of camera bar all the way across, centered off on the device. Beautiful colors. Brushed aluminum sides or titanium if they're going to go gangster with it. And I just think it's going to be really, really nice. I think it'll be really fire if they step their game up and switch the Pro models to this brushed aluminum kind right here. Anyway, hardware tour. This phone has been great so far, man. I mean, I'll do a 30-day follow-up, but for right now, this phone has been great. I want to tell you guys, I've been using this on Mint Mobile, and I've been using it on Visible. Right now, I'm on Visible Wireless. So it's kind of a mixed bag sometimes on the speed inside my house or whatever. But in the end, it's really good on Visible. It's really strong on Mint. Like on Visible right now, you see me getting almost 200, 250 peaking. On Mint Mobile, when I put my Mint Mobile SIM card in here, it peaks out like 400 plus. And these are just data speeds, but Visible is where it's at to me for good coverage. I really like Visible Wireless. And so what I was going to say is, if you're a person who has Visible Wireless, or you're using this phone right here on any network, go into the network, go to search and type reset, and then reset the network settings and erase all eSIMs or whatever you want. Well, don't erase your eSIM if you don't want to do that. But if you want to just clear the network settings, because sometimes when I first popped my SIM card in this phone, this is the unlocked version straight from Google. When I first popped it in here, it wouldn't pick up Visible Wireless. I was like, what? So I just went in and reset the network, and I went on ahead and it picked it up immediately. Turn the phone off if you want to. Reboot it after you reset the network. You really don't have to. But then pop your SIM card in there after you reset the network, and your service will start right up. So it's been good on Mint Mobile as far as download speeds. It's been great on Visible Wireless for just overall phone calls, coverage, everything. I just think Visible Wireless is the way. I'll be testing out some other networks soon too, with the phone or whatever, just to kind of get a feel of it, and some other phones as well. But you can see there, it's fast, man. No pun intended. But I really like the 9A, man, and I'm happy that it's in the house. It's your man Jay. If you want to get one of these, links in the description. Also, check the link in the description for today's sponsor, TechAdayGiveaway.com. You'll hit the link in the description. You'll see all the current giveaways that's going on. Get in, get your entries in. You won't be disappointed. Once again, congrats to all the winners who's already in the game. See you in the next one. Take care.